Hello, and welcome to your introduction to behavioral people based marketing by Predictive. We're extremely excited to get the opportunity to speak with you and introduce you to this new era of marketing. The power of behavioral people based marketing is phenomenal. It allows you to get in front of a potential consumer that's three times or more likely to buy based off of pattern searches or search trends that they've made. This will be extremely powerful for your business. Now, let's talk about why. Changing to people based marketing makes a lot of sense for your business. Now, I'd like to add four pieces of value to this platform up front. Now, if your business understands a cookie based marketing campaign, you may be familiar with marketing to a consumer that really isn't financially ready to buy. Changing to people based marketing has allowed our clients to receive up to 68% higher in sales amounts. To go a little bit further, cookie based marketing campaigns actually overstate reach by 58%, meaning they're going to reach out to a potential consumer that may not be able to buy your products or services right away. Now, that means your business is now marketing to a consumer that one, may not be ready to buy, but two, may not be financially able to as well. The ability to pitch an ad to a potential consumer that's three times or more likely both across a device and cross channel allows us to market to them on many other platforms utilizing this software. Now, once we've given our business access to people based marketing, it allows us to utilize both cross device and cross channel advertisements. And based on the data, this will allow our business to market to a consumer both on devices and many channels based on certain search trends and pattern searches that they've made, giving us a more finite potential consumer. Now, we've partnered with the world's largest data provider, and some of those examples will be given there on the left side of the screen: Time Inc., People, Fortune, Departures, etc., etc. These partners allow us to pull data from over 257 million registered users on a daily basis via the predictive advertising cloud. Now, even more importantly, we have access to both online and offline data for over 113 million US households. This allows us to pull both online and offline data, matching up our potential consumer on both fronts. Now, our partnerships allow us to advertise to over 700 million devices, whether they be cell phones, tablets, or even your at home computer. And since there are new registrations happening every day, it is important for us to have monthly data refreshes so that we may market to new and or existing consumers. We're able to do this with the help of Experian. Now, all of your potential consumers gave access or direct consent to advertise to them when they registered through our partnerships. Now, it's important for your business to take advantage of this people based marketing platform, and you can do so by contacting Predictive today. Let's talk about some of the components of a people based marketing platform. Three elements of value will start one with scale. Our partnership allows for us to pull data from over 1.2 billion registered users, 257 million US registered users, 700 million devices, 113 million households, and 10 billion behavioral data points on a monthly basis. Now, to accurately target your potential consumer, our partnership has to provide us with the ability to refresh data on both a daily and monthly basis. This will allow us to market to consumers who are either entering the market or find out when they're leaving. Choosing Predictive for your people based marketing campaign will allow you to pitch your advertisements to 800 of the largest websites internet wide. These are some of the most reputable owned and operated brands, and allows you access to the biggest publisher data network the world has ever seen. Now, you're probably wondering how we're able to market to a consumer before they've given us consent to, which is a great question with an even greater answer. When one of your potential consumers actually subscribes to one of the platforms I've listed in the slide previously, they have in turn allowed themselves to receive advertisements in the event that they are visiting these platforms. Same thing when you verify both a privacy or terms of service policy on a new app on your cell phone device. You are virtually allowing these platforms or these vendors market to you when and wherever they want to. I'd like to provide you with a better example of what people-based marketing looks like. Take the search trends of a pregnant woman, for example. Since the beginning of time and the beginning of the internet, a woman has asked the same questions online derived around her pregnancy. What prenatal should I take? Is there a certain diet I should eat? Is there safer or what is the better baby equipment I should have for my child? What are the symptoms I can see in the first 3 months? Before this woman gets to the point in that search funnel to look for an OBGYN near her. Now, again, our ability to track the search trends or pattern searches of over 1.2 billion registered users, 257 million US registered users, 700 million devices, 113 million households, and over 10 billion behavioral data points monthly will allow us to get a more finite search when looking for our potential consumer, in this case, providing somebody who's 3 times or more likely to buy, which ends up being extremely powerful for our client, the OBGYN. Our doctor can now market to somebody before they even think to search for him or her. This is extremely powerful due to preemptive persuasion. Consumer survey says someone needs to see something 5 to 7 times before they buy. So if I market to them on many different platforms, on the 800 largest websites internet wide, for the 4 different things that they've looked for before leading to an OBGYN search, it allows me to market to them before they know that they need me. Number 2, it allows me to get in front of them before my competitors do. And number 3, instead of running a raw ad campaign for my business, it allows me to get in touch of the person that's most likely to buy based on the data that we provide to you and your campaign. In turn, since this data provides for a more finite consumer, it allows us to market to somebody who's more likely to buy, hiring our quality score and lowering our cost per click. And don't forget, since our ad is being pitched on 800 of the largest websites internet wide, our potential consumer now sees us as a powerhouse in our arena and an authority in our field for the specific products or services we provide. Again, if your business is familiar with running a cookie-based marketing campaign, you understand that you may not be able to market to somebody who's financially able or ready to buy your products or services. Cookie-based marketing and or demand service providers will have you marketing to people based off their likes and dislikes. And since this data is not being cross-referenced with offline data, it will not allow us to target a potential consumer that fits into one of many categories, either age, gender, ethnicity, socioeconomic class, maybe title. So it's important for your business to have access to both online and offline data to cross-reference them both and get you in touch with the potential consumer that yet again is 3 times or more likely to buy based off of our ability to match up this person's profile both online and offline. This graph will allow me to give you a better idea of what I'm referring to. When someone signs into their computer or their mobile device or even their tablet, they're given a cookie ID, an IP address, and a device ID, which allows us to track them for marketing ads. Now again, if I can match up both their online and their offline profile, I found my best potential consumer. Let's talk a little bit about third-party to first-party connections. Predictive's people-based marketing DSP is addressable, which means since we're able to match up both an offline and online portfolio, we can make sure that we're not targeting or marketing to bots or really someone who's just not that real. We're looking at an incredibly finite, highly targeted consumer who ends up being the perfect candidate for buying our services or products. Now, based off of first and third party data and our consumers' consent, we now know what our potential consumer looks like based off their likes and interests because of the devices that they use and the subscriptions that they've signed up for. Our offline and online data has been pulled from partnerships with Experian, TransUnion, Nielsen Catalina, and many more. Go beyond knowing the devices that they use at home or even on the road to understand your potential consumer on a more personable basis. It sounds kind of scary, but yet again, these people have given their full consent to be marketed to, based again on their advertisement ID they received when they bought the new phone or subscribed to that new platform online. The ability to market to your potential consumer on this personable of a basis allows your business access to the hottest lead that it can ask for. Now remember, Predictive is only one of 4 agencies that has access to this platform, and we invite you to learn about it further by giving us a call today. Now this business model actually fits many different industries, and because of our identity management platform, we can market to any of them. The time is now to take advantage of people-based marketing with Predictive.